YouTube, what's going on today, everybody? Back here with another video, and just gonna put it out there at the beginning. This won't be like a real positive video, or anything like that. So if that's what you're looking for, I'm gonna give you that warning now to click off. Okay, now undisputed from this development team, from not even the whole develop, just everyone, the whole team, SCI as a whole, community, which is a small portion, but it's the community itself is so small that they seem bigger than what they are. Content creator space and just everything in between with this game is really bad. It is really bad. It's unenjoyable. No one's enjoying anything, but people are. We'll get into that. But I had to get on here and just do this and just talk about the game and everything. I don't have camera on. I tried to turn it on, but it's not working. I'm not even going to stress it. I just want to get this out already. I've done this video already before, but I was like giving someone shout outs, and then like I'm thinking in my head like this fool isn't funny. Well, I'm laughing at this guy. I'm not he's not my friend. So why am I like shouting him out and shit? So we'll get into that. But with me, I've left that Discord, left testing. Just to explain that, with the testing thing, I saw a shift that I didn't like, right? So in that group, it's so crazy. People will blame testers for the state of the game, like we're the quality team, or we're gonna tell them, hey man, you know what we really want? We want power punches that take little to no stamina. We don't want to be able to block them. We don't want slips to work. We want the jab to be useless. Like these are we want desync to be even stronger. The strongest is ever. These are what people, from just regular Discord people to content creators, have been, going at, throwing it out there, throwing that out there for over a year now, and suckers eat it up. That's what you are, suckers. Suckers, straight up. Not again. If it doesn't apply, let it fly, right? But and it all comes really from jealousy, and this is how you have to be able to read between the lines. I'm able to read between the lines, right? There's this Xbox dude, Norton, whatever. Let me not say names. I don't need to say names. Let's not say names. This whole video, we're not gonna say names. There's this guy. After every update, he will complain in the Discord about the update. No bullshit. I may have the screen captures. I may not care enough to insert them. I'm not gonna lie. So there's that guy, right? And this time, he had said something like, you need about 500 fights. You should have over 500 fights to be a tester of the game. Right? So I put that together. And then with every interaction, every time that this dude has commented towards me, fight me, you're not that good. Why are you always complaining? And all this stuff, right? And so I'm putting all this together. You're jealous. This dude wants to be a tester because there's a rare few, maybe between different accounts. Maybe I got close to five. No, not even on both accounts. No, I don't have over 500 fights. But the rare breed of musty, dusty, crusty Negro that has over 500 fights on this broken ass game, that's a rare breed of Negro. And I think he applies to that. I've seen his record when he fought Darkseid. I'm sure he's well over 500 fights right now. Sure of it. That's a rare breed of people. So my suggestion for anyone that has 500 fights and you like want to be a tester, like, cause I've left, maybe you can get my spot. My first thing to do, like my first suggestion for you, if you want that, take a shower. Wash your ass. You smelly, dusty, crusty fuck. That is foul. Go do something else. Go outside, go touch some grass. You don't need to worry about testing a fucking game. Go test the shower. You nasty Negro. And then too, on top of that, the first month, fights weren't even fighting. So if you actually have over 500 fights, it's probably double. So that whole first month, people could quit and fights wouldn't count. Yeah. Take your ass a shower, dude. Fuck you. I mean, my bad. I didn't mean to go there. My bad. That's on me. I didn't mean to fuck you. It's not personal. Yeah, it's motherfucker. Some people just weird. All right, moving on. All right, but with the testing thing, right? I just saw a shift with things, right? We had people like threatening to leave and shit, right? And we get this testing thing. How should I say it? Testing build. And it's a mechanic that simplified things. It helped ruin the game. And it was strong before, but in that test build, it was even stronger. There's a select group of people that know the meta. The meta isn't power punching. It's not. You can add the power punching in, but you don't need a power punch. There's something you do and just on the back foot and you're safe. Like there's a way to play this game and be 100% safe playing a boxing game. They have now in that test build that I was still in there. I never played it, but from what they said in the build and the feedback that other people were having, this thing was actually buffed and it was Captain America. I mean, can't say anything. I out of respect, I don't want to say anything, but yeah, it got stronger in that build. And people were accepting it, right? These people, I'm going to leave. People that were usually on the front line, right? Because especially the people that were overseas, because they were around the time that these test builds dropped. These people were always the first. This is bad. They were always the first to point it out, right? Where the rest of us were away, work, whatever. So they were usually the front line. So this time, it was like they just bent a knee and they were just accepting this mechanic that shouldn't have gotten buffed, that shouldn't really even be in the game. They were just accepting it, like, yeah. I was even told. This is what really pissed me off. It's obvious such and such they're not going to bring back this, or they're not going to bring this back. And I'm like, so that means we stop fighting for it. That means we stop fighting for real boxing mechanics to come back into the game. Just because they're 100% trying to move away from it. They haven't acknowledged any of those things. They're 100% trying to move away from it. They want us to just be like, oh, well, we just got to take it. I wasn't going for it. Bro. And shout out to Darkseid. Darkseid was the only one in there. I was like, yeah, no, I agree. This is not going to be a good gameplay experience. And Jay Soba, I talked to Jay Soba. Jay Soba thought people was trolling. He thought they were actually trolling. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave that there. But yeah, moving on, right? And going in that testing group and suggesting, physics-based blocking, 6-point access, which I think I'm pretty sure 6-point. Actually, I don't know if it's in the simulation mode offline anymore. I'm pretty sure 6-point. You may have seen like people talk about 6-point recently. Nigga, that was me. I brought that shit up. That was me. I'll put it in niggas' heads but whatever, right? As long as the message gets heard. But yeah, I'm suggesting 6 point physics. Physics is ultimately the goal. That like we had physics based blocking in those betas and even in the early parts of early access. That's gonna be the best thing for the game is physics. Physics with 6 point. But if we got to do either or, it doesn't even matter. It's gonna be better than a Captain America shield, right? An indestructible, legit an indestructible shield.
Oh, you can break it.
One, I don't want to break it. Two, can you? Shit, I ain't seen it. But yeah, that just being in there, it kind of felt like the fight, the people that had the most fight don't have any fight. So I was like, you know what? I don't want my name attached to this shit. I don't want my name attached to this shit. Y'all got it. I need to leave that Discord anyway. Got sick of seeing the same shit every day in the general Discord.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah, we know the game bad. We know. You don't have to say it every hour, dog. Damn. Now, what else am I gonna say? Okay. I guess, yeah, content creators. The content creator, just the landscape, right? With the content creator space, before the Jake Paul the Problem Child DLC dropped, I'm not gonna lie, I had in my head, I'm like, oh, niggas are not about to be uploading this DLC. This gonna be SCI gonna, woo, they're gonna wake up and be like, damn, ain't nobody posting. They gonna have to have a real wake up call. Nigga, I lied. Well, I lied to myself. I lied to my motherfucking self. Oh my God, bro. The video, I am not gonna lie. If you see if you know there was an undisputed content creator that dropped DLC like gameplay showcases, go to their videos prior and just see the tone of those videos. Words like dead and dog. I was shocked. I'm not gonna lie. I was shocked. I was shocked. I was like, damn, yeah, this is. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there because it's been said so many times and it's very weird. But SCI got niggas on lockdown. like SCI got niggas on, bruh. We don't give a fuck about them saying none of that bull. This is SCI. We don't give a fuck about none of them motherfuckers saying none of that bullshit. Just make sure they get that motherfucking DLC for free. We'll be good for a few weeks. Cause I mean they were. Man, I'm not gonna lie. For me, I'm not playing the game. At that time, I'm not playing the game. I'm not enjoying the game. I'm not watching it. I'm not engaging with the game at all. It would have felt insane for me to pop up. Hey, here's Jake Paul. It would, for me, that shit. No, I couldn't do it. I could not do that.
Well, Juice, you played the career mode early.
Yeah, and I actually got a good run, and I had fun with the career mode early. That's the thing. I won't follow other people because they don't like something. If I don't like something, if I'm not liking something, and that something doesn't get changed, and there's DLC that drops to try to cover it up, I'm still not gonna enjoy that regardless of new fighter skins. Right? We can go back to early access even further. Danny Jacobs was the last fighter showcase that I did. I didn't do anything with the Eastern Assassin, Women's Revolution, or whatever other pack was after those. Right? So when I don't enjoy the game, I am not going to just go on and, hey, here's a new fighter. No, I'm not. When I tell you, for the most everything. First, let me say this: my thoughts and opinions on things can change. That's perfectly fucking normal for things to change. But my values, they've never changed. They've never changed. If I'm not liking something, I'm just not gonna upload it. If I'm not enjoying the game, I'm not gonna sit and pout about it video after video after video after video. I'm going to move on. I'm a grown ass man. Y'all, I am 22 years old, dog. I'm a grown ass man. I got responsibilities. I got shit on my plate. I don't have time to go into Discord every hour on the hour and talk about how bad the game is. I don't have time to get on this camera. I would not care how much it were to get paid. Nigga, I got values. I have values. Not saying that people that do that are, because everybody's situation is different. Some people depend on YouTube to pay their bills. That is a totally different situation, and those people should not be judged based on that. But somebody else will come on and group them as bad people because they're doing what they got to do to pay their fucking bills. Y'all listen, y'all listen to people that want you to be robots, and there are bots. There are the small. Oh, my bad. I'm not gonna say names. I gotta cut that out. But there are bots. There are bots. There's no nuance to anything. There's no nuance to anything with people.
Oh my God, you hate the game. You can't upload it.
Well, that's that person's job. That's their job. You don't like your job, you're not gonna stop clocking in unless you want to be homeless. Like, be serious, dog. Some of these people aren't serious. These aren't serious human beings, dog. These are people that want to create narratives and turn people against each other. Why don't you mention names? No, I don't have to mention names. I saw, because there's this Discord, right? They'll talk about us, right? The people that can be in contact with SEI pretty much, right? I don't even want to say can be in contact with them, but are in contact more than others.
Oh, this video sounds like he's talking about you.
That's a screenshot I got, right? I'm just like, dog, bitch. Like that dude, that motherfucker. These dudes are bitches, dog. Female tendencies, bro. Like, oh my God, bro. Now, moving on, right? People are just doing their things, saying how they feel about the game, saying what they feel needs to be improved. I don't know how long I'm gonna talk about this game or whatever the future holds, but I would definitely suggest let's move on from the whole stamina talk. Unless we're going back to 12 or 10-minute rounds, then of course adjust the stamina accordingly. Now let's get back into boxing mechanics. Foot on their necks about boxing fucking mechanics. Ooh, speaking of, this just came on mind. So back with the testing thing, I have to put this in here because I almost rejoined the Discord and rejoined the testing group to cuss this motherfucker out because this shit was crazy. Not cuss, I wasn't gonna cuss him out, but I just to ask, like, bro, are you serious? There was a tester in there that played that test build that I was talking about, and Buddy said that it felt like an old school boxing game. A 2024 boxing game felt like an old school game. For me, old school is 2004 Fight Night. Fight Night round 2, 3, which Fight Night round 3 is good, but it's old. It feels old. It feels like an old game. I don't want my game from 2024 feeling like that. So I'm sorry, I had to put that in there because I thought that was very important. But let's get back into boxing mechanics. Stamina, power punches. Let's get back into boxing fucking mechanics, physics, center line, foot placement. Bruh, southpaw versus orthodox actually used to mean something. I was shocked when I figured that out, because again, I was playing that beta, and you get so locked into a video game mindset that once you get locked into a boxing mindset, you are amazed in those betas. So lead foot battle, making the jab useful, having the jabs have some more stopping power, add some stopping power to the right hand. And here's the thing, check the resume. I've been advocating for forward fighting, for pressure fighting. You don't get excited for Eric Morales. You don't get excited for Ray Mancini, right? Like, these are the guys I was excited about. You can't bring their styles to life if being on the front foot isn't liable, right? So I've been advocating for it. Even in the trailers, I'm sitting there saying these trailers are very back foot centric. They're very back foot focused. You would have to go back and watch those videos. I'm telling you. I may have, like, the way I do my video, we'll talk about that too. The way I do my videos, it may not ring out, but you'd have to probably find, like, oh, this could be an issue type video, right? And that's where I would talk about it. I remember kind of, sort of, what the title and stuff looks like, but I've talked about it, right? I wasn't Big Pressure for nothing. That wasn't my nickname for nothing. You feel me? So, stopping power. Great suggestion from Dark Side. Let's have some leg fatigue or just some type of fatigue for loose movement, so it can be now a situational thing, something you use specifically really to get off the ropes, which, hey, you can't get caught on the ropes. You can't get caught in the corner anymore. That also hurts front foot fighting as well, because you can't get stuck anywhere. Woo! Oh God, they really just downgraded this game so fucking much, dog. Slips. There's people out there that are,
Oh, how to properly slip.
you can't properly slip. If you slip a punch, it was because you got lucky. Period. There's not enough evasion frames in the slips to consistently slip, duck, lean, pull. There's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that are really step, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Bring back, there was a little mechanic, right, with the 6-point access block. When there was physics, you had a little parry window. It wasn't like some big overreaction like round 3, but you had a little window to parry a punch if your guard was in the right spot. Finest, I'm surprised, like, I didn't think anybody knew that sauce, but Finest knew it. I'm pretty sure there's probably more people that know that sauce too. But bring that back. But that was with physics-based blocking. Bring that back. Change up the commentary. Add life to the venues. That's something I want to say. I don't want to say a name and then not know. That was something, but someone had brought that up. Bring life to these venues. Referee, I don't give a fuck about they can barely program the fighters. Niggas talking about a referee still to this day. Nigga, shut up. They got niggas turning around mid-fight. They got what's his name? Is it Kawasaki? Kawasaki switching from southpaw to orthodox just cuz. They don't know how to program the fighters. You want them to add somebody else in? Stop, shut up. Niggas piss me off. But get back to boxing mechanics now. The stamina, the sliders. Let's leave that shit alone. Also, stats. Eric Morales, someone I'm like, man, my God, I'm gonna go and support him. This is somebody I want to use. Y'all don't even have him right. Eric Morales, Eric Morales is you can give him the default Mexican fighter traits: durable, heart, left hook. But Morales did have a good right hand, and he had a pretty good jab. He wasn't an athletic fighter, really, right? He wasn't very athletic. You wouldn't say, oh, he has blazing fast hands. But the motherfucker in Undisputed is an athlete that can't take a punch. Like real shit. Go look at his stats. Terrible. Also, speaking of stats, get rid of overalls. Don't show people overalls. Because what happens is you show people an overall of a fighter that is really who they are, that is represented correctly, and it doesn't equate to a 90. Muhammad Ali, for instance. We know you had to bump up his power. He wasn't a power puncher, but you had to bump it up so it could look like it was Ali, right? It was where people were expecting Ali to be, a high 90. When in reality, just off of your game stats, the stats that you have in game, wasn't a high 90. So you had to inflate things. And then for other fighters, you have to deflate things. Oh, we don't want him to be too high. Get rid of the overall. Get rid of the overall so you can actually get the stats right. And get somebody else in there that actually knows what these fighters' ratings should be. Also, another thing, fighter uniqueness. I was just talking about Ali, right? There's zero fighter uniqueness now. Pretty much everyone has a Joe Frazier body hooks, right? And I think that's because people were complaining about some fighters having slow body punches. Ali, Deontay Wilder, those are two that come to mind. And there was a guy, was it Josh Taylor? There was someone else at the smaller divisions that I used too that had slow body punches. But want to know why they had slow body punches? Because they weren't body punchers. So naturally, going into a fight, you had to think, oh, I don't have somebody that goes to the body a lot. So in my fight, I have to decide if I want to use this fighter because his body punches are slow because he didn't go to the body in real life. Also, we can go even earlier. Canelo was as fast as he should have been early on in early access. Canelo's not a fast fighter. Got great timing, great punches, great combinations, great anticipation, makes great reads in the ring. He's a smart fighter. He made his timing so good, he may actually look faster than what he is, but he's not. He doesn't have fast hands. He doesn't throw fast combinations. So when he came out slow in the game, people were complaining. People that swore they were Canelo fans complaining. That's the thing, and that's the story with this game. They don't stick to their guns with anything. Oh, man, all right, we're getting complaints about Canelo. Bing. Also, nigga, I'm not going to lie. Maybe I missed it, but a YouTuber came on. Punch tracking, chains of punch tracking. That's all. I swear to you, I'm not on that. Let's point the finger that way. If I would have seen more outcry for punch tracking changes, I would be able to group everybody in together. But I legit only saw it from one fucking person, and I know they were in communication because he got the game early, just like me. So I know they were in communication. And he was the only one not talking in that chat that we had. So I know they were in communication. He asked for punch tracking to be changed, and then that shit just went to magnets. It just went to magnets, dog. Foot positioning mattered. The angle you were at mattered. Punch accuracy mattered. Y'all, these guys don't stick to their guns for nothing.
Oh, it was Will Kinsler. It was Will Kinsler, man. I watched. I know. He told me.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I played the game in 2022. Played the betas. Shut up. Niggas don't know what the fuck they doing at all. No one, top to bottom. Motherfuckers will make it seem like Will got Ash in the headlock. Motherfucker, this is my game now. You shut the fuck up. like Ash ain't a grown ass man. But now the content creator space. Ooh, this shit ass. This shit ass. I'm not gonna lie, right? There's people that won't own it. Like there's been toxic and what are the titles? Toxic, spammer, cheese. Legit, everyone in here has played if they have made an Undisputed video, yes, even the realest content creator, they've all played the YouTube game with titles and thumbnails. People have played the YouTube game. What are people watching? What do they want to see? Right? I've done it too. Everyone's done it. Some people just don't want to admit that they've done it. They're better or whatever however they feel, right? But everyone's done it. Oh, this game, I had a title, oh, this game isn't for, or this isn't for me, or something along those lines. Oh, I thought you were talking about the game. No, I was just talking about what they went over in the video, right? But you want to leave that level of imagination. You want people curious. You want people to know what I'm talking about. Oh, this guy's cheesy, but he's just fighting like everyone else. So it's like we're just talking about the same cheese and spam that we're talking about. But everyone's played the YouTube game, right? I tried getting away from it. Hey, lower tier fighters. I was gonna do a career mode where my like starting traits were like all negatives, like the glass trait, loosey goosey or something. I was going to basically have traits that nerfed my fighter in career mode. But ultimately too, I just saw what people were engaging with. Oh, PlayStation Portal. And I just had a whole bunch of challenges lined up. But again, I just saw what people were engaging with. Oh, the game sucks. Toxic, cheese, spam. So I was like, you know what? I'm good. Then along with just the game just being, the more you play, the higher you rank up, the more rank fights, you just see this game's just in a bad spot, bro. So that was never really even gonna come to fruition. But man, let me say this, content creators, can we just try to switch up the formula a little bit? Just have some create. You can go start a career mode and use negative traits. Like, go take that. Niggas been saying my shit already. So just take that idea. If you got a PlayStation Portal, I was gonna play on the PlayStation Portal. Play on the Portal. Like, just switch it up. Do something. I'm tired of you about game bad. DLC fighter. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Over in the UFC community, Marshall Mann, he used to have, when I watched him like a lot, it was the series. It was the big belly brawlers and only using black fighters in February. Like he had series going on. Obviously, the game has to be in a good state. But just try to be. You niggas fucking damn, nigga. You can let me stop. And last thing too, bro, the whole something else that is really weird. I almost said something crazy. Is these people that will, there's just three people. All right, just to cut in here, I went in on three people, didn't name them specifically, but you know, the message would have been received. And I just thought about it, wasn't gonna come after it. The same thing. Mentioning my name, someone else's name, putting them in a thumbnail, put them in a title. The same corny shit. So I'm gonna cut that out and just just put this in there, right? Anybody that has to talk consistently, not every other video, damn near every video, talk about someone else, tag someone else, put someone else in their thumbnail. That should, for smart people, that should raise a red flag. That should raise a red flag. They're seeking some attention. They want drama. That's the thing. The drama part, a lot of y'all don't have anything in y'all's lives that's exciting or noteworthy. So the drama that you get on YouTube here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look. They're gonna. Oh, I hope they go back and forth.
that gets you off. That's your excitement for the day. So I won't completely stray away, right? Things that I will say, right? These men are closer to 60 than they are 20. Should be worried about grandkids. Things like that. Big boy shit. They're making YouTube videos, putting people in their thumbnails, titles, berating, yelling at people, playing victim. These people are playing victim. And if you go check and look at their videos, they're trying to victimize people. Trying, not succeeding, because there's no fear with any of these people. And like, for example, I woke up one day and someone had sent me a video. I was tagged in the video, but I wasn't even addressed. It was just to JMMA. Dude said he would kill JMMA. Now, I know that just had JMMA shaking in his boots. Oh, golly gee. But it was like, bruh, these people are weird. And then there's like bipolar disorder. One, like, not even to get into it, right? Just pay attention to what people are saying. For example, we can bring up testing again. They try to force a narrative with testing. They'll sneak in that it should have been them one way or another. Just pay attention. Just pay attention to what they're saying and what they're doing. Y'all seem to do it when y'all notice YouTubers uploading DLC, but they don't like the game. But yeah, just it's right there in your face. One dude wants iGame watches, like he wants to marry iGame you watch. He loves him a lot. The other dude, I like y'all, man, but y'all have a difference of opinion. Y'all don't know nothing about boxing. Meanwhile, he doesn't know anything about boxing. I saw his record. He was like 18-11 at one point. Dog shit at the game, but wants to bring up who's good or not in the game. The other, again, yelling at his TV screen 1 minute. Just mental things. So regardless, right? Not gonna. That's as deep as I'm going to go. That's as deep as I'm going to go. Yeah, and also too, anyone that is their claim to fame is being a boxer in their past. Let me tell you, I've boxed, I've competed, had success. I've been in not my local newspaper, but my gym's local newspaper. Right, it was a different city. I've had some success, right? But that was what, 5 or 6 years ago. I'm now 22 years old. I'm a grown man, so I'm just not gonna keep bringing that up. If someone were to keep bringing up the past, and not looking forward, that should be a red flag to some of you. I don't know. Maybe my mind is different, right? But I say this to say, I just say all this to say, just watch, just listen. There's some bots out there that, they love that drama shit, right? So they're not going to listen. But if you ever stumble across one of these guys' videos, just sit back and like think, like, bruh, motherfucker's a real life loser. But I'm out. I will see y'all. Peace.